Welcome to Build It with Jose. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build this coat rack hanger. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get it done. Tools we're using for this project is a sander, a drill, staple gun, impact driver, glue, saw blade, framing square, measuring tape, level, chop saw, and a piece of wood which is going to be popper for this project. We're going to start this project by cutting the ends off about an inch or so. Check for splits on the board, make sure there are no splits. And then we're going to measure the dimensions of our board, which is going to be 48 inches in this case. This is the first board on the back. Here I'm writing the dimensions, which is 5 5/8 by 48 inches long. Now we're setting the fence at 3 5/8. Try a sample board. Always try to sample before you do the actual piece. Now I'm ripping it right here for dimensions. Now we'll check and make sure which side is the best side to rip. There's always a better side, of course. Now, since I'm building two of them, but I'm just gonna show you how to build one. That's the reason I'm making two cuts that are the same. Now we'll set the stop to cut on the chop saw. That's what we're doing here. Now we're gonna mark it. We're gonna mark where all the hooks gonna be. You know, I'm trying to divide them in equal sections. I'm trying to put I believe 6 of them. Now we gotta find the centers. Now we go to the table saw. We're gonna create a detail that you'll see in a minute. See that small edge right there? That's a saw curve. It's just on the edge of the board. Something simple, and it makes it look kind of cool. And that I'm cleaning the edge right now with a knife. Now we're gonna create a detail on the outside edge. Now we're gonna do the cross cut, and that's gonna be done with the table saw, again with the same saw blade. We're gonna space it about 5 inches from the blade. We're gonna do this pass on either end of the board. Then we're gonna do the other side because the fence on the right hand side is not wide enough. Now that we're finished with that step, now we're gonna go back to the bench to start sanding. We're gonna sand up to 150. I like 150 for paint grade. Normally I use 120 first, and if the wood is hard, then I use 120 and 150. But with soft wood like poplar, I like to use 150 only. Now we're gonna put it together. Mark the center. What we're doing here is marking the center of each little square so we can drill. And we're drawing a line on the center as well, so we have all the centers covered. Now we're gonna use a big spit. It's designed to center the hole. Pre-drill the hole and center it right on the center of the metal piece. And also helps so it doesn't split. You can see that's what I'm doing right there. Now we do the final sanding because the holes are already marked, so now we can erase all the lines that we had before. Now we're gonna measure it an inch on each side and the ends, and then we're gonna put some glue. We're gonna glue it and staple it right in the middle. You'll see where I'm talking about, right in the middle where it doesn't show. so the staples will get hidden by the hooks. And then we'll spray it, and this is, we're using white lacquer for it. I'm gonna put 4 coats of lacquer in this case, so you have to sand it every single coat that you put on. Now we put another coat, and that should do it. Put in a last coat of clear. We'll let it dry for at least 4 hours. Now we put in all the hooks. Remember the holes we drilled before? That's why I'm able to line them up perfect, because I already pre-drilled everything. And that's what it looks like. That's your coat hanger right there. Now we're gonna hang it up. This is what we need right here. We measure the height at 64. 64, level it, center it between the door and the other side. Now we'll find the studs. I'm looking for my studs right here. There's one, and there's another one. Those are where the screw's going to be this time. We only need 2. Next step, we're gonna countersink the holes. Then we're gonna put the screws. First screw on. Then we'll check it. We'll make sure it's level. And it looks level. And we'll put the second screw. Fast caps. That should do it. And it's done.